This camera right here is yours. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, once again, you know me, I'm Cyberpunk. I've introduced myself 3 or 4 times this evening already, and we are still at the same place, Quakecon 2011, and we're live. I have sitting right here Fleming, and that's Claudina. Wave at your audience there. It's only a couple hundred people, so don't sweat. It's cool. All right, here, let me turn on your mic. Either one of you can grab that. Who wants to start first? Where do we want to start this? These guys are with Alienware. Alienware technology. I guess we'll start with the server thing that's over there.
Server thing,
yeah,
right.
Tell us all about that.
So what we're showing is their teleport demo. It's just a concept. But what it is a very powerful central computer. It's running out of an Alienware Area 51 ALX. Standard components, really. But what we've done is provide the ability to share out the power of that system to 3 individual clients. So we're running separate games. They have individual Windows desktops. You can be checking an email, browsing the web, doing whatever. But what we have it doing is running Brink, Left 4 Dead 2, Street Fighter, and League of Legends on some rotation. People can come up and play them. But the idea is that you could have this one system that you could pay to upgrade, maintain, keep the drivers up to date, and all this sort of administrative and financial overhead involved. But share that throughout your home. Use it by yourself when you're just by yourself, but then when you have other people who want to play, just hook up another one of the dashboards and go. There's
a lot of unused processing power when people are playing the games, right?
No question, yeah. And so, in this one we've got just a single processor, 2 video cards, and it's performed really well. We've got really good feedback about it.
Now, what is the unit that you modified?
It's an Area 51 ALX. You can buy them on the website right now, and we really didn't do much of a modification. We just put some PC over IP cards into it, and then just jumpered the output of the video cards, standard video cards, into those to allow the signal to go out over, do packetized, compressed, and go out over an RJ45 cable. That's all that's connecting the system to the dashboards.
Right.
So it's standard home cabling stuff you have in your house right now.
Monitor, keyboard, and mouse.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and wireless. Oh, that'd be awesome
wireless.
too.
I mean, gamers generally don't like wireless, but it could be done.
Okay, that's very cool. Let's see here. The SDK that you have developed for that to make the keyboards and all the components respond.
Sure. So are we talking about the Alien FX, like with the
yes.
lights and everything?
Yes.
Well, Claudia, you better talk about that.
There you go.
So, thank you.
We got pictures of all of this, so we're going to be flashing those
Absolutely.
up too. Go ahead.
So we've been working with developers. We've been working with developers and publishers for the past few years. We created a software development kit for this Alien FX SDK. For those folks that don't know what Alien FX is, that actually controls the lighting zones on all of the Alienware hardware, desktops, laptops, keyboards, and mice. And we've been working with publishers and developers to have them implement the SDK in their games. So some of the current games that feature the SDK are League of Legends. So you guys saw that demo that Fleming was talking about with the SDK. We also have Fable 3, Dungeon Siege 3, and these are some of the latest ones that have just come out. But we have a whole catalog of up to, I think it's 20 titles that currently support Alien FX. And throughout this year and next, we're working with a few more developers to continue to implement that in games.
Cool. Don't be afraid of that mic, by the way. Don't be afraid of the mic. I had it sanitized after that last guy was here.
Okay.
All right, so now that will cause it to, like, for instance, some of the things you can do with that. Explain to them.
I mean, really what it does is certain instances in the game will make the lights change. So, for example, in a shooter, if you were playing that supports Alien FX SDK, maybe the ammo, if you're low on ammo, it might be yellow. If you died, it might, it might flash red. So it really depends how the developer coded it. But certain instances in the game will make your lights change. And I mean, and for games, so if you're playing a different game that doesn't support it, there's still things you can take advantage of with Alien FX. So we have this whole software called Command Center. Mm-hmm. Within that, users can go and change the theme of their lights on their desktops, their laptops, and the keyboard and mice. There's different zones that you can change. Commands like pulse or morph, rainbow, all these different commands that folks can change up their lights.
And you can have it do that for mundane events like getting an email, although I wouldn't recommend that one in particular.
Right.
If your inbox is like mine,
it should be like a discotheque.
But general system events will be supported, and it's really pretty neat. We have it actually running on League of Legends with the teleport demo as well.
Now, all of this stuff is running on PC. Is there any thoughts of going out into perhaps a platform, the console genre?
I mean, not that I'm aware of. We're sticking to PC gaming, so So
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's
Well, that's
our
cool. There's
community.
nothing wrong with that.
That's where we are. I mean, it would be awesome if there was an Xbox 360 card we could put in our systems. That would be great, but nothing on that front quite yet.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so aside from that, what other things have you brought out here at Quakecon this year?
Well, we have our actual mobile land tour here. So we have an H1 Hummer that's been modded by West Coast Customs. We have it here on the exhibit
It's
floor.
awesome.
On the Hummer itself, there's 8 systems built into it. In addition, we brought 8 single-player stations. So we're exhibiting our entire Alienware portfolio. We have all of our notebooks on display. We have all of our desktops on display. And some of the features, so Fleming mentioned Area 51 ALX. We also have some Area 51s that are showing the Chrome chassis that we have available. Same thing with the Aurora. So folks can actually come out and check out the full lineup because it's there, including peripherals, monitors, mice, keyboard, all part of the Alienware line.
So when are you guys going to start mass producing that H1 you got in there? Or H2?
I'm not sure if the factory's quite ready for that one yet, but I'll get back to you.
That would be an awesome accessory.
One of the other cool things we do have is for people that like our Tactics keyboard and the auxiliary keys that are on the edge of it. Our current M18X has a version of those auxiliary keys, so it's an extra set, an extra row of programmable keys that we've gotten really good feedback on. But now they're available on the notebook platform, and you're able to use a toggle button to get between 3 banks of 5. So you actually have 15 extra programmable keys right there that you can use with your ring finger or your pinky.
Awesome.
And again, great, hooked up with the alien effect, so you can change the color of it, knowing what bank you're in by the color, and it's really a good experience.
Excellent, excellent. All right. Is there anything that you guys have in the works you can talk about that we hadn't seen out here?
Nothing that we can talk about. Nope.
Okay, that's cool. So it's all out there?
Yeah, I mean, we're always moving forward, of course, but right now I think that what we've got out there is what we're real proud of and what we're really to talk about.
Cool. So let's see here. How's Quakecon been for you so far? You guys been enjoying it since you've been here?
Oh, I think so. No question about that. It's always a great time. We get to see the community and participate. The BYOC is always a kick, and we really enjoy coming out.
There's a bunch of your stuff out here in the BYOC. You guys are representing hard out here.
Yeah, and what's great about it is we always see a number of desktops, but we've seen more notebooks than we expected this year, which is really cool. And throughout the range, we've seen people playing real hard on those 11s when they have other choices, right? So that's great. It's a really popular one for us, and we're happy that people are using it.
I also like the fact that you have gamer-specific laptops. Those are, I don't think anybody else specifically does that.
There's a few, but nobody does it better.
Well, I'll give you that one. Got any other questions?
I appreciate you guys coming out here. This is great for us having you guys on the show. The products have been great. I love the laptops. I love the power that these things have. You guys have the monitors. Their laptops are open and the monitors running in this higher resolution. It's not lagging. It's not slowing down. These things are workhorses, man. These things are awesome. I definitely, like Flynn was saying, the laptop seems the way to go. I'm definitely gonna have to lean to getting me one of these bad boys.
So on the teleport, just how many different ways can you split that system up? What determines the limitation?
It's theoretically infinite. Really, it's about how many of those PC over IP cards you could fit in the box, right? And so, with the way it is right now, I think we could probably run 8, and then just divide up your power as you see fit. That would be part of it as we go forward with it, actually making it a consumer-friendly experience where you're able to allocate resources dynamically, such that if someone just wants to work on a paper or send some email, they're not taking up space, and you're going to play a Brink or something like that. It's going to take some processing power. You're making sure that you get enough of the resources. And, it'll also allow that kind of dynamic allocation is something that we're really looking forward to implementing, and that'll allow pretty much infinite division of it to audio throughout the house, video, and then also gaming.
Excellent. All right, folks. Alienware.com. You can go and check all of this stuff out online. If you're coming down to QuakeCon 2011, they're set up. You can't miss this thing. It's a big old Hummer, and it's got people climbing all over it. It's really cool. All right, this is Fleming. That's Claudina. And this is QuakeCon 2011. We're broadcasting live, folks. Stay tuned.